snacker. Guys, my wedding is coming up. So for those who don't know, I'm getting married in June, and then we're gonna have the ceremony in October, just because in June not everyone could make it. But me and Dominic really wanted to get married, so we're like, forget that, we're gonna get married, signing those papers in June. October we're gonna have the ceremony, celebrate. But things are coming up pretty fast, mates. So I'm gonna tell you guys like all the traditional things that I'm not going to be doing, and then all the things that I may that I may do. So mates, we're gonna see how my wedding turns out. I feel like I always plan things, and then when the time comes, it doesn't even go according to how I had planned it, but it just comes out even perfect. So let's just say this is what I would like for things to go this way. So the first things first is the venue. So I pulled this up on Pinterest, and me and Dominic are thinking of getting a villa with a nice pool, and like on the beach. The beach is a must. Like me and Dominic love the beach, the ocean, a beautiful view. So that's like, we're gonna get that done. So this would be really, really cute. I saw this setup and I was like, oh my god, that is so cute. And you also utilize the pool, so I really, really like that. That's a lot of tables. So I think the total of people that are gonna be at our wedding is like 10 to 15 people. So our wedding is gonna be really, really small. So this one's really cute. I like the grass, and I like how like small, because we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this would be good for our guests. You see that, the greenery, and on the edge the water splashing. But the thing with this one on the edge there is like it gets really windy, and like you can't hear properly. So I don't know how I feel about it, but I love this for pictures. It's cute, but not so much for like the wedding venue. But this one here, I kind of want something like this. You see the rocks there and like the chairs, and then I would come down right in the middle with the heart. That's kind of what I want. But I want a beach where you can go swimming too. I'm gonna go in the ocean. We're gonna go in the ocean, and like after the wedding, the party, we can just go on the beach and kind of like hang out, listen to some music. So like the after party, definitely like on the beach, or like outside the house. So that's kind of like what I want. Fingers crossed, mate, that we find the perfect villa for us to do our wedding, or even like the perfect, I don't know, I kind of want like somewhere private, because a lot of villas you get your own private beach, compared to if I was to like book a certain area at the beach-ish with a wedding planner like they do. Because I've seen beach weddings, and it's always random people that are there, compared to if you get like an exclusive villa and like your own little area, there's less people there. So I think we're gonna go more for like the exclusivity. I don't want to have my wedding on the beach and like everyone's staring at me. So that's probably why we're going that way. For my dress, you guys, I'm gonna wear something like this, like a light blue. So I was torn between dark blue, like this one here, mates. I tried to find black girls wearing these dresses, but there was none in Pinterest. So if you can find any black girls wearing like a light blue, like dark blue dresses, send them to my DMs. I want to see. I tried really, really hard, but I want something like slick, beautiful, like clean cut like this. I feel like all the wedding dresses are kind of like that, and like wedding, like puffy dresses like that, it gives me more like prom look. Because for prom, my dress was very like puffy, very like wedding vibes kind of, and they have more options for wedding dresses, I feel like, if it's a white dress, but I personally don't want to wear white. For this one here, you see that slit there? This is gorgeous. Like, I would wear this. Ooh, mates, you see that? I'm gonna have to hit up the gym and lose a couple inches. Oh, mates, you know what I just thought of? So I don't know if you guys know, but me and Dominic are actually planning to start for a baby in July. But then if we do our wedding in October, I'm gonna be pregnant. I'll have a belly, mates. I can't be this snatched up. Oh shoot, mate, change of plans. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Like, I'm gonna have to wear a dress that's stretchy. You see that? like that just, oh my god, me. And I asked my friend, I was like, what months do you usually like start to show? And she was just like, from, well, for her, she said like 3 to 4 months, because she had a bigger belly. Depends on how big your belly is. So I'm really petite, so maybe I'll start showing around like 5 to 6, because in October I'll be, how many months will I be? Oh, I'll only be in 3 months. Okay, I'll be fine, hopefully. Well, it depends. If I have twins, mates, I may or may not be showing, but 3 months is like early, so I don't think I'll be that big. So maybe a dress with this fabric, like the little ruche, because that, you can get away with a little belly. But I feel like the one with the slit, there's no room for a stomach. Or this one here, you see that, mates? This, I absolutely love the color blue. Like, blue is so beautiful, like aqua. Oh my god, with this, the arm here and the slit and the shoes, you see that, mates? And like, picture me with like a little baby bump. This would be very cute. Like, this is too cute, mate. A beautiful, elegant, that's what I was going for. Like, beautiful, elegant dress, like especially with this color. I feel like white, for me, I would have to do a lot with white. But when you have like, well, this is me. I feel like with blue, since it stands out, you don't have to do too much. You can just be elegant and nice. And I like that the location that we're gonna pick, there's gonna be a lot of wind. So you already know, mates, I won't be sweating that much. And in October, it's not too hot. It's like just perfect. And it's also gonna be my dad's birthday that month. So, a celebration. Okay, mates, so for the next traditional thing, this is like the important thing. People travel across the world. Like, people get excited about this. The cake, the wedding cake. So for our wedding, me and Dominic doesn't like cake, one. I like cake, but if I'm pregnant, I already told myself I'm not gonna be eating like sugar and like try to crave all that. My friend actually didn't have any processed food or any sugar in during her pregnancy, and she had an amazing pregnancy. She really inspired me, so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be doing the same thing. Today, mates, was actually my last day eating anything sugary. I'm cutting it out. I'm doing a detox before July, mates. I need to be snatched up for my little babies. You see that, mates? But anyways, yeah, so I was thinking instead of a cake, maybe ice cream. Also, my dad, he can't really have like lactose, so there's lactose-free ice cream. And then for the cake, we have family that they can't eat gluten, so you know, the cake, they wouldn't really be able to enjoy the cake. So we have to think of everyone, you know, we want everyone to have something good. So with ice cream, it's the perfect balance, because mates, you can just go in the fridge and get it yourself. And me personally, I've never been a fan of, like, I know a lot of people, they're excited to cut the cake. Ain't nobody got time for that. I've never been the type of person to be like, oh, I look forward to my wedding, I picture myself in this wedding. Like, it was never like that. I was more like that with being a mom. I've always wanted to be a mom. I've like, being pregnant, just thinking about it makes me so excited. My wedding, I'm like, you guys, I wouldn't even have a wedding. If it was up to me and Dominic, we would just, in June, go to the courthouse, sign the paper, and that's it. We wouldn't have a ceremony. But, you know, like, for the sake of family and stuff like that, we're just like, okay, we're gonna do something like really small. So that's why, it's not that we don't care, it's just, it's not really like something that we care. Well, yeah, mates, we don't really care about that. We don't want to have pictures to show our kids, like, hey, this is like our wedding and how we did it. So that's really why. So like the cake, the food, and all that stuff, it doesn't really matter to me. It's not a big deal to me. But when I get pregnant, mates, that's when it starts. Like, that's when it's game over. But just like, that's just me personally. I know a couple of my friends, like, their wedding, they don't play around. They're like, dress code, you have to be dressed to impress, mates. my wedding, come casual. If you want to wear jeans, wear jeans. Like, just be yourself, have fun. We're there to celebrate. Like, at my wedding, it's not a fashion show. We're here to celebrate me and Dominic getting married, celebrate family, like all of us coming together kind of thing. So that's really the concept of my wedding. It's just love. And when there's love, there's no judgment. So that's really the theme of our wedding. That's why I want to accommodate everyone's like eating restrictions and like the comfortability and all of that. So that's gonna be our wedding. I hope everything goes well. If I do have a cake, mates, it is what it is. Like, don't hold it against me. But one thing's for sure, I'm not wearing white, mates. I might switch it up and wear like red. It was between like blue and red. I absolutely love red, or even pink. My favorite color now is pink, you guys. Growing up, like, I was never a pink girl, but now, mates, pink is me. So I might wear pinks, but I don't know. I just want to wear color because like color to me, it just represents happiness. I love wearing all the different colors in the world. So I wanted a dress that really represented me, and it's something that's going to be colorful, bright, happy. So that's why. And I wanted to, our wedding, I don't want it to be like like a traditional wedding. I want it to be different, and I just want it to be us. All of my ideas come together, and I want it to be like budget friendly, mates. I'm not spending 40K on the wedding. No, mates. We're saving coins. I'm not going into my marriage broke. You know what I mean? Like, dropping all this money on this wedding. No, we're going into our wedding financially stable, sound mind, and smart, guys. Especially if like me and Dominic's gonna be different because we want to start our family. We want to be a family of Aries. So it's something that we sat and we thought about, you know, trying for a baby in July. So I definitely want to keep my wedding budget friendly. I might share with you guys how much my wedding cost after. Let me know if you guys want that, especially if you're planning to get married in Mexico. That would be really good for people that, you know, they want to save money. Me and Dominic are really good with saving our money and just like prioritizing things. So that's why we're not too flashy with things, because we think ahead. Like, the kids are coming, you know, mates, so you gotta have money. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Toodaloo! Bye.